Now we will welcome the Walter Camp Football Foundation Treasurer, past President Bill Raffone, who together with our current Alumni Association President, who was up here just briefly a moment ago, David Fulcher, and they will present the 2013 Walter Camp Football Foundation Alumni Award.
Thank you. Ken Huff was built to be an offensive lineman. At the University of North Carolina, teammates who sat behind him in team meetings would comment on his perfect physique for the position. Bill Spahn, a former UNC teammate, said, "Ken was a bulldozer and is the best offensive lineman to ever play for the university. And I challenge anyone to find me one better." As a freshman, Ken started at guard, and as a sophomore, he helped lead the team to the ACC championship. In his senior year, he was the leader of an offensive line that had 2 1,000-yard rushers, and he was chosen first-team ACC and a consensus All-American. Ken played in 2 Sun Bowls, the Hula Bowl, and the Senior Bowl. He was awarded the Jacobs Trophy, the Jim Tatum Medal, and twice awarded the Bill Arnold Award. North Carolina retired his jersey, where it now hangs in the honored jersey section of Kenyon Memorial Stadium. And in 2008, Ken was inducted into the North Carolina Sports Hall of Fame. Ken was picked 3rd in the 1975 NFL Draft by the Baltimore Colts, where he played 8 seasons, making the playoffs 3 consecutive times. In 1983, he was traded to the Washington Redskins, where he became a Hog. He played 3 years with the Redskins and played in Super Bowl 18. He retired in 1986 and literally built another career. Ken Huff Builders is an award-winning custom home building company and renovation company in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Ken Huff is a humble, modest man who is involved in many numerous UNC and NFL-related charity organizations, and of course, the Walter Camp Football Foundation. Every year for over a decade, Ken comes back to New Haven. He not only shows up, but he shows everyone up. He is here Thursday through Sunday, doesn't miss an event, signs every autograph, takes every picture, all with a big smile. His dedication, whether to the game of football, his award-winning business, his tireless charitable efforts, have brought him here to the stage to be our 2013 Alumni Award winner. Joining me tonight to present Ken's award from Arizona State and the Cincinnati Bengals, 1985 Walter Camp All-American, and President of the Walter Camp Alumni Association, Mr. David Fulcher. Ken.
Before we give Ken that award, Ken is the ultimate alumni. The reason why we have alumni are the guys who showcase their talents on the field throughout their college career as well as their professional career. And the one thing that we love about coming back to Connecticut is the opportunity to represent the Walter Camp football family. And I know I wanted to introduce my wife and my daughter Kayla, who is sitting down at table 73. They're also part of the Walter Camp football family. But here is Ken. Thank you, Ken.
Wow, thank you very much. I certainly do appreciate those remarks. And I'd like to say that I'm very proud of the ACC this year. I think we were very well represented between the Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, Heisman Trophy winner, Boston College, Florida State, Duke. So I think the ACC did a good job this year. But I'd like to thank Jim Monaco, the Walter Camp Foundation, all the sponsors from AT&T, Anthem Blue Cross, Markham, my good friends, Bill Feely, Ray Palumbo from Underwater Construction, and of course ESPN. There are certainly many more sponsors, and I certainly cannot attempt to remember them all, but without them, this weekend would not be possible. And I'd also like to thank my good friend Tom Lawley. He works very, there's somebody likes you, Tom. Tom works very, very hard in keeping the alumni a part of this weekend and always makes us feel welcome. And of course, I'm very proud and truly honored to share this with my son, Matt. Having attended the last 10 or 12 Walter Camp weekends, I think I have a unique appreciation for what this award stands for. The Walter Camp Foundation is more than an award for athletic achievement. What often goes unnoticed is the stay-in-school rallies, the hospital's visits on Thursdays and Fridays, to see kids who are literally fighting for their life, to participating in the Fan Fest and seeing so many great fans in this area, and of course to this one-of-a-kind banquet. This organization is truly unique and one that I'm very proud to be associated with. My biggest fear in accepting this award was not speaking on the same day as John Anderson, who is truly ESPN's best, Joe Theismann, another sports commentator, and a rule you never follow a quarterback to the microphone, Matt Millen, again, general manager, former general manager, Detroit Lions, sports commentator, Coach Cutcliffe, who obviously did a great job tonight, or even speaking in front of 1,200 people. My biggest fear, several years ago, when Morton Anderson was awarded Man of the Year, he was given a poster of himself at the alumni brunch. Now, I'm not sure where they found the picture of this poster, but it had Morton standing in front of his locker in a fishnet jersey, in a pair of athletic shorts that can really only be seen on Chippendale dancers. Yeah, now, kickers, of course, are a little bit off center to begin with. Morton pulled it off and did a great job at the podium. But I was definitely afraid that something from my past would be uncovered. But to have my name included with the likes of Archie Griffin, Tony Dorsett, teammates Mark May and George Rogers, and the first Alumni Award winner, Joe Green, is truly an honor. Obviously, great football players, but more than that, they're people who gave back to their communities and to the game of football. Since graduating from college, I've been blessed by having two careers that I truly love. From playing 11 years in the NFL, to moving on after retirement to starting my own home building company. But it's given me a chance to become involved with other activities that are dear to my heart. Several years ago, I was introduced to Hope for the Warriors. Very similar to their more recognized Wounded Warriors, Hope for the Warriors does more to benefit the actual serviceman, the one who comes back from the wars with any number of disabilities, and helping them forge a new life for themselves. Hope is constantly among the nation's top charities, giving in excess of 90% of the monies they raise directly to the soldiers who need their help. They do this because they're an entirely volunteer organization. Recently, I was honored to be asked to be a spokesman for them and did several PSAs that were aired over the Veterans Day weekend. I'd like to ask each of you tonight to think seriously about considering to any organization that benefits our brave men and women who serve their country. All they ask is that they be appreciated. I'd also like to encourage the athletes sitting behind me to stay in touch with the Walter Camp Foundation, stay in touch with their host families. This is not a one-and-done awards dinner. I think you've seen this weekend that Walter Camp members work very hard to honor you and their namesake, Walter Camp. This organization does so much for the community and for the game that we've all played and loved. Again, I am truly honored to receive this award. Thank you very much.